Hey fashion lovers, welcome back to Fun Fashion. Today we are recreating this gorgeous two-piece style with the fitted top and dramatic skirts. I will show you how to cut and sew it step by step. Make sure you watch this video till the end to see my own recreation of this outfit. Please do well to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you are new here, and drop me a nice comment. Now let's get started. I am using this floral crepe to recreate the style. It is 3 yards of crepe and then half yard of lining. I am using half yard of lining because my skirt length is 16 inches. If your skirt length is longer than 18 inches, then you may need to get more than half yard of lining. So I'll start by cutting the lining first before we cut the main fabric. Alright, so we are going to start by cutting the skirt part of the two-piece, okay, before we cut out the top. Get the lining piece and measure out my hip circumference. Okay, so my hip circumference is 40 inches. I am going to measure out my hip circumference. I will add extra 15 inches to that 40 inches, which is my hip circumference. So this is where it is. Then I'll go ahead and cut it out. Now I'm going to fold the lining piece into 4, okay? After that, I'll mark my skirt length, okay? I am working with skirt length measurement of 16 inches. So I'll go ahead and mark down 16 inches as the skirt length. I am not adding any allowance. What I'm going to do next is to mark down the band, okay? I am going to be trimming off band from this skirt. So my band measurement from my waist, I want to mark down 7 inches because I want the ruffles to start from 7 inches. If you want the ruffles to start from 8 inches or 8.5 or 9, it is up to you, okay? I want mine to start from 7 inches. That is from my waist to 7 inches. You can measure where you want yours to start from. I want mine to start from 7 inches. So this is the main skirt and this is the band, okay? So what I'm going to do now is to cut out the band and then concentrate on the skirt, okay? Now what I'm going to do is to measure what I have here now as the full length of the skirt when I have taken off the band, okay? Because I'm going to have 2 layers of ruffles on the down part, okay? This is the down part of the skirt and that is the band over there. So I am going to divide what I have here by 2 because I'm working with 2 layers of ruffles for the down part, okay? So I have 9 inches here. When I divide 9 inches by 2, I have 4.5. So I'll go ahead and mark down 4.5 on the remaining skirts, okay? So what this simply means is that I am going to have 1 ruffle at this point and then the second ruffle at the second line to complete the full length of my skirt, okay? So what I am going to do now is to go ahead and cut out the ruffles on my fabric, okay? To cut out the ruffles, what I am going to do is to determine the length of the ruffles that I am cutting out. And on this skirt, I have 4.5, okay? I am going to add extra 3 inches to this 4.5, which will give me 7.5. So what this means is that my ruffles are going to be 7.5 in height, okay? So this is the side that is in yard and this is the other side that is in length. So I'm going to fold from the other side that is in length, okay? So this is what I have. I have my fabric folded into 4 now. So I am going to mark down that 7.5. Remember, I added 3.5 to the length I have here. That gave me 7.5. So I'm going to go ahead and mark 7.5 on my fabric as the height of the ruffles, okay? You can see that I've already marked down 3 lines, okay? So that means I am going to join the 3 for the first layer and I will cut out another 3 for the second layer. Now this is what I have. You can see that I have 6 pieces here. So So that means I am going to join these three together to form one layer, okay? And then these other three to form the second layer. So I'm going to go over to my sewing machine now and join them, okay? So after joining the pieces together, I have just two here, okay? I have also gone ahead to hem one part of it, okay? Can you see? So let me measure the length. Each one is about 180 inches in length, okay? You can get 180 inches in length, or you can multiply your waist circumference by 3, okay, to get the full length of these ruffles, okay, depending on how full you want the ruffles to be. Mine is about 180 per ruffle. Now on the skirt lining, I am going to extend that 4.5 inches line that I have on the lining. After that, I will measure the line because I am going to pleat my fabric to that measurement. I have 55 inches. So what I am going to do now is to go ahead and pleat each ruffle into 55 inches because my hip circumference is 40 plus 15 inches will give me 55 inches. So I'm going to pleat or gather each ruffle into 55 inches. As you can see, I have already gathered the ruffles into 55 inches each. So this is the first one and the second one here. So what I am going to do now is to go ahead and place one on that line that I marked, okay? On that second line that I marked. This is the first one and the second one here. So I'm going to go ahead and pin the gather down. I'm going to go over to my sewing machine now and stitch on it to hold the gathered fabric down to the lining, okay? Now this is what it looks like after stitching on it. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it, okay? I want to flip it down so that it can be like this. So this is how it is, okay? So we are going to place the second one on top, okay? So this is what it looks like after pinning the second layer. I am going to go over to my sewing machine now and stitch on the second layer to hold the ruffles down to the lining piece, okay? Now this is what the skirt looks like after fixing the second layer. So the next thing we are going to do now is to cut out the band, okay? Remember that the band measurement is 7 inches in height by my hip circumference plus 15 inches. That is the width of the band, okay? So I'm going to add extra 1 inch to this band measurement because I will be needing ½ inch to join the band to the skirt and then ½ inch to fold in the top of the band, okay? You can decide to cut your band on fold if you want to cut your band on fold. For mine, I am not cutting on fold. I will cut and hem the top parts, okay? So that means I am going to be cutting out 8 inches for the band, all right? Now I'm going to mark down 8 inches on my fabric and cut it out, okay? And then I will place the band on top of my fabric to make sure that they are equal in width. After that, we are going to be sharing the band, okay, in order to get that smoked effect on the band. And to be able to achieve that, on the fabric, I am going to be marking down ½ inch lines on the fabric, okay, just like you see me doing in the video. I am marking 1 inch, but I recommend that you mark ½ inch spacing because I later reduced mine to ½ inch spacing. So I suggest that you mark ½ inch spacing at once, okay, before you start sharing. This is the elastic thread that we are going to use to achieve the smoked effect on the band, okay? You need to set aside one bobbin case for this purpose, okay? This is the bobbin case that I use for this purpose. You have to open up the screw here. There is a screw on this bobbin case. You need to loosen it up a little to make sure that here is open for the elastic thread to be very loose, okay? You need to manually reel the elastic thread on the bobbin with hand. You don't need to use machine to reel the thread, okay? I'll insert the bobbin into the bobbin case and then make sure that it is very loose. Then I'll go over to my sewing machine now and start stitching on these lines. Okay, now fixing that bobbin case that you are using for the shirring into your machine and start stitching on those lines. Okay, remember I said you should mark half-inch spacing. I marked 1 inch spacing and I had to reduce my lines to half-inch after stitching on the first 1 inch spacing. Okay, now this is what I have after shirring the band. So the next thing we are going to do now is to join the band to the skirt. Okay, so I'll get the middle point of the band and also get the middle point of the skirt and pin them together with the right sides facing each other. I'm going to pin the band until I get to the end of the skirt. Okay, that means I'm going to stretch the band to meet the skirt. Okay, when I stretch the band, you can see that it is now the same width with the skirt. So I'm going to go ahead and join the band to the skirt. Okay, making sure that the band and the skirt are equal. I am not going to stitch on this elastic thread. Okay, I'm going to avoid the elastic thread. So after joining the band to the skirt, this is what I have from the wrong side, and this is what it looks like from the right side. So what I'm going to do now is to trim off this lining piece. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and weave the edges. Okay, to avoid fraying. I am going to also stitch the middle part of the bag together. Okay, I'll stitch the first layer separately and then stitch the second layer separately. So now this is what it looks like after stitching the center of the skirt. Okay, you have to make sure that you also weave the skirt and give it a very good press. All right, beautiful people, this is the final result of my recreation. I will be uploading the top tutorial next on the channel. If you would like to see the tutorial on how I made the crop top, just tell me in the comment section and I will send you the tutorial once I upload it. I hope you enjoyed watching this tutorial. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed. Turn on your notification bell so that anytime I upload any video, you'll be notified. See you in the next one.